this is Connor Welch from Real IT. Today I'm going to go show you how to go through your laptop's browser privacy and security settings. So I'll be using Google Chrome for this guide, but many other browsers offer the same sort of options and settings. So if we click here, we can go through settings. It usually is located in the top right corner. In Google's case, the icon is a three-dot button menu. So you can scroll down through this list until we see settings. You click onto that, and we click on privacy and security. So there's a couple of different options you can view here. There's a privacy guide, which will sort of be an overview of all the specific options that we looked at, but we can go through that. So I go through it and just click and check which ones you want to check. This one will choose your search and browsing quality. So you'll just browse faster because it'll load content that's in your cache, which is your usually temporary form of storage that websites use to sort of store things like images so that they load faster the next time you visit. There may be issues relating to your cache, so we'll be that sort of that to do with like storage space and speed, so we can delete that later. I'll show that. We'll just leave that through good for now. History sync. So if you're sharing your device with somebody, you may not want to have your history synced. This will just if you have the same Google account across multiple devices, it'll show up as a in both devices. So if you search for something on the phone, it'll be in your history on the laptop as well. So if you want to have that synced, you can. This is only it matters if you have your account on both devices. We'll leave it on for now. So you can check if you want enhanced protection or standard protection. Enhanced protection, Google will always tell you what they know to be dangerous. So like let's say if it's in Google's like information that a site is dangerous, then it'll preemptively let you know that you shouldn't download this or you shouldn't go to it. While enhanced protection may be a bit more obtrusive, but it sort of detects it based off the similar sites that show similar sort of like traits of being unsafe for the average person. So you may want to have enhanced protection on. Won't be a foolproof way of protecting you, but it is good to have. And then we have third-party cookies. These are sort of little files of information that are sent from the likes of like Amazon. They'll let you know what is in your shopping basket next time if you leave your site and you come back on it. It'll show if you had something in your basket beforehand, it'll show you what your was in there beforehand. So you may want to leave this on. This is just blocks it in incognito mode, which is a private mode. It just doesn't track your history locally. So it won't save your browsing history, your cookies and sites data, or information entered in forms. But your internet service provider and the website that you visit will still let you know. So if you ever want to use that, you can. It's in the drop-down menu with the settings. We'll just block them incognito for now. So if you ever want to delete anything like your history, your cookies, or your cache, you can go to delete browsing data. And from there, we can look at your browsing history, which just deletes all the list of websites that you have visited across your time using the device. Again, if your device is used by others, you may want to delete this. So just for example, we'll click this, your cookies, which again are those small files of information that like let browsers know that you're logged in to certain sites. So if you delete your cookies, you'll most likely be logged out of sites like YouTube and any other sites you may use. So you may want to not want to take that. And your cached images. Usually it may be something like around 200 megabytes, but this is just an example. So I only have 1 megabyte, but it can sort of swell up if you just never delete them. So you just may want to, if you're having issues where sites are loading more slowly, you may want to delete your cache. So you can just decide the time range. So you can have it the last hour or just everything you've ever viewed on the device. So we'll delete all time. And then if you want to delete directly, you can go to get that drop down menu, click on the history, go into history from here, and nothing will be there. It's also, if you also want to delete your browser data directly, you can just go from here and delete it the save options there. Thank you very much.